Alright, if you're just meeting me for the first time, allow me to introduce myself. You know, some people love cars, some love food, some accessories. But you see me, I've always been about dogs. Hi guys, my name is Alex and welcome to my YouTube channel. Alright, so I've always been a dog person. You know, I grew up in a family that always had dogs around. I mean, different breeds, and so I grew up loving dogs. I grew up having dogs as my friend. It has always been amazing, you know, all the while. I mean, I went out with dogs, like, you know, probably I was sent on an errand to get certain things. You know, I remember, you know, always going out with a dog who would always go with me off leash, and it has always been amazing since that very time. So I developed, you know, love for dogs since a very early age. That was why it was really interesting. Why? Because you always knew there was this companion that always be with you no matter what. I mean, dogs are loyal. Good time, bad time, they're always with you. They love, you know, withstanding. You know, there are those times when I was sent on errand and I, you know, was very angry because I didn't want to go. But then the joy or the fun of going out with, you know, my dog that time made it interesting, even though I didn't want to go. So it was quite interesting growing up with dogs. So like I said, growing up with dogs, I had different dogs around, and you know, I remember having some German Shepherds around. There was Zimba, a male German Shepherd. There was Pretty, a female German Shepherd. I mean, there was this very sad occurrence that happened to Pretty. She died while, you know, in childbirth. You know, it was really painful. I mean, it affected the entire family at that point in time. You know, we felt like we lost a family member during that period. And then there was Jack. Yeah, I remember that was a Basenji. I mean, this was the best dog I have ever seen. I mean, no training, no nothing. I mean, this dog literally trained itself. You know, it learned how to shake hands by itself. It learned how to greet people by itself. I mean, this dog was so pleasant. There was a particular time whereby we were trying to call the person in the house, a family member, and then this dog practically imitated trying to call the person also. That was the point I was wowed. I mean, he gave a very loud noise trying to call the person for us, and I mean, that was the best. And this dog, Jack, so amazing. It was a Basenji, but then it was apparently the alpha of the pack. Anytime it howled, I mean, the entire dog in the area, which were very big dogs actually, it was a small dog, but then it had big dogs in its pack. It had German Shepherds in its pack. It had Doberman in its pack. It had a lot of, you know, it had pit bull in its pack. So anytime it roared, the entire dog in the area also go ahead. I mean, it was an alpha dog. It but it was about 9 years old when it died. It passed away, and it was very sad. But because since that time I've not seen any other dog like Jack, an amazing dog breed. While growing up, when I was done with my secondary school, that is my high school, I remember working in a veterinary clinic. That really gave me a lot of exposure to the dog world. I mean, I was working as a veterinary assistant, so we were constantly going to, you know, other people's house to take care of their dogs, you know, treat them, feed them. So I had access to different kind of dog breeds. That's when I actually got to know different kind of dog breeds. I got to know Caucasian Shepherd, Boabo, Rottweilers, Lhasa Apso, Samoyed, and lots more. Many more can come to my mind. I learned about feeding dogs, dog toys, training dogs, and so many things. It was really fun. It lasted a few months before I got admission to the university, and it was really fun. And I remember one particular time where we were in the theater. This dog apparently swallowed up, you know, cooked bone, and this is why I say cooked bone is not good for your dog. Never give your dog cooked bone. It can do so much harm to your dog. It can splinter and affect the dog body. I mean, so this dog ate cooked bone and it splintered, so it has damaged the intestine. So they had to do surgery and take it out. So I was privileged to be in the theater that day. I was not using a nose mask. I mean, the smell was so bad, I almost passed away. Or passed out rather. Passed out. I almost passed out, and since that time I knew vet doctors are doing a lot. And there was this other time a colleague that almost got beaten in the groin area by a Rottweiler that has gone haywire. I mean, fun days, happy days, really fun, and it was just so cool. And these things actually solidify my love for dogs, and how, you know, I wanted to just know more about them and, you know, do more things about dogs. Over the years, I've come to love Caucasian Shepherds a lot. Yeah, they're my favorite dog breed. I just like how fluffy they are, how big they are. Yes, they can, you know, be difficult to handle, but when they are trained from childhood, I mean, you give them the proper training, they happen to be one of the best dog breed you can have. I mean, imagine walking down the street with your Caucasian Shepherd, massive, airy, fluffy, best dog breed. And yes, my second best is Rottweilers. I just love that brown coat that is always at their eyebrow, and yes, I love how, you know, muscular they are and how loving they can also be when properly trained. I love big dogs generally. I started my YouTube channel because of, you know, so many occurrences in my life, and you know when people have dreams and dream about other things. When I sleep and I dream about dogs. It's funny, right? So all of these things contributed to me trying to start a YouTube channel just to talk about dogs, communicate about my experience, share my ideas, share my knowledge, and, you know, growing up with dogs, desire to, you know, have a dog at some point. All these things contributed to me starting this channel, and, you know, I have a plan of getting my own first dog. Yeah, other dogs have been family dog, but now I stay alone, so I'm planning on getting my own first dog, which is going to be a Caucasian Shepherd, a female. I have a name for it already. It's going to be named Blossom. So I look forward to that experience, and definitely when I get the dog, when I get Blossom, you all will be the first to know about it. So if you love dogs as much as I do, jump on. Let us make this channel big. It's a new channel, but I'm calling on to as many as are dog lovers. Okay, just subscribe. I promise you, you will regularly get, you know, quality content of dogs from me, and that's one thing I promise: regular and quality dog content. So subscribe, you know, press the notification button, like this video, share it to your family and friends, and definitely we'll see on the next one. And trust me, it's always going to be fun and vibe on this channel. So till next time, thank you.